Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly Wednesday afternoon Transformers news source brought to you by tformers.com. Why? Because everything goes better with a side of bacon. And if you haven't checked out robotrecruits.co.uk, why not, man? Why haven't you? He ships to the US, so you don't really have an excuse not to, man. Come on. Do it. Do it now. Now. That's all I got for you this week for an intro. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Wednesday. Hope everyone is having a fantastic week. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. Usually I try to babble on for about 5 minutes, and I rambled on for only one to allow people to come in and get settled down with their popcorn and their soda. And if you missed anything, or if I missed anything, and you're like, man, I wish Input would have talked about this, fear not, because Godbot's got you covered on Thursdays as well, man. I don't know, we got you all covered, man. So, yeah, I don't know. Check me out on Wednesdays. Check him out on Thursdays. And there are plenty of people who upload on Fridays, like me. So once you come back Friday at 7 p.m. to check out Tales from Teletran. Welcome, everyone. What's up, Rachel? What's going on, DFS? Hope you guys are doing all right. Oracle of Dreams and JSP. What is up, guys? Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Let's see. Rachel says, question, I'm switching to deluxe figures. Can anyone recommend me chug versions of the 84, 85, and 86 cast? I will say Titans Return Cup. I will say whichever deluxe class hot rod that you want to go with. They're all really good figures. Commander class Rodimus Prime is hands down arguably the best Rodimus Prime out there. Optimus Prime, I guess it depends on what scale you want to go with, but there's a third-party MP10 that has been downscaled called MPP10V. It's a fantastic figure. I think that could stand in for a really good chug figure of Optimus Prime. And yeah, you got Reveal the Shield Jazz for Jazz, obviously. The new Huffer, what is it? Kingdom Huffer is really good. Yeah, I would go back a couple of years and just see and just kind of dig through the library there. And let's see. Oracle of Dreams says, mid-afternoon salt craving is happening. Send in the snacks. The snacks are on their way. I don't know what. I don't know what you want from me. But other than that, I don't know, man. I don't know. A future video that's coming up is a review of Galvo Convoy from BotCon. I'm going to be reviewing that guy. Also, it's kind of like a customization video as well. I'm going to be showing how the condition that I got him in and what I've done to personalize him myself, because that figure is part of the customization class. I wanted to keep that spirit of the figure and customize him instead of just stripping all the paint off and just keeping him the bare black and purple plastic and stuff that a lot of people seem to do. But yeah, so that video is coming up pretty soon once I get the customization done on him. Let's see. Rachel says, well, I have the Deluxe Ultimate Battle Prime and Megatron. That is the scale I want to be at. All right. So yeah, just regular chug scale then. That's not, yeah. Yeah, everything I suggested to get you a good start right there. So yeah, 4.5 minutes in. So let's dive into the news. Everyone who's coming in, I guess they'll come in late. What's up, Kato? Sliding into home, and let's just say that he's safe. And yeah, let's see. Let's get T-Formers added to the screen because it's T-Formers, man, and bacon. So let's see. We got Transformers off the bat. Transformers Rise of the Beast guerrilla marketing poster campaign begins. As with past years, the people behind the marketing and promotions of the Transformers movies have found some creative ways to build interest. We've seen other interesting guerrilla marketing posters before. Today, we have a report from the UK at Backup Basin on Twitter of what looks like the first foray into the promotion for the Transformer Rise of the Beast movie that will be in cinemas on June 6, 2023. Are those headstones? What? it reads, the tweet reads, so I was on my way back to my dorm from Italy and I saw this. Holy shit! I don't know. I mean, is that a headstone? I don't think they're headstones, but it looks pretty cool, man, with like the little digital effects and the Autobot logos and the Maximal logo. That looks pretty legit. If you look closely, the scene by Cryptic Design is actually a QR code that leads to the Paramount Pictures UK YouTube channel. Seems the timing is just right for a trailer release. That is sick. Oh, it's a billboard. Okay, it's not a gravestone. Okay, that would be a marketing campaign, right? I was thinking that, it's a headstone so the Autobots die. Yeah. But no, okay. It is a billboard that's kind of on the ground. All right. Pretty ingenious thing. And guerrilla marketing for the gorilla that's in the movie. Yeah. I see what you're doing. I see. No, that's just a joke on the movie. But yeah, really cool, really interesting stuff here. We got Transformers Earthspark Wave 1 Deluxe figure pre-orders open now. Wherever pre-orders are at, and they're not at Dorkside Toys anymore because it looks like they're, I don't know, they're on the ropes, man. We got Transformers Super 7 Reaction Wave 6 Transformers the Movie 1986 official images and details pre-order now. Yeah. Dude, I want that Unicron, man. Something fierce. I did see, I guess this is supposed to be the reveal from Super 7 today. But like I said, I do want that Unicron, something fierce. So we are getting Ultra Magnus. There is a Retgar right there. Ultra Magnus, Quintessons, Null, or Sharkticon, and a Unicron, and Cyclonus. I really honestly thought when these got revealed, 2 years ago, and they started making them, I didn't really see this line continuing past that. Maybe 2 waves. Maybe. But that was it. I didn't really see them going any further than that, and I'm really surprised that they have. Really happy that they have for whoever's buying them. They seem to be really digging them and enjoying them. But yeah, that Unicron is a must. I still am saddened that he doesn't come with the rifle that he is pictured with on the back of the box, because that would have been a really sweet homage. But hey, I will take what I can get, and that Unicron I'm definitely taking. We got Transformers Earthspark concept designs, Elite One, Megatron, and more. So yeah. So this is just how it all breaks down color-wise, and I guess like their influences and stuff. You see G1 Megatron here. We've got, I guess, like the glass of the cockpit for the jet. I guess that would be like for glare purposes or something, to see where the glare would land and everything. Pretty cool stuff to really see. So she is based on, what is that? The Mercedes G-Wagon, it looks like. So she's based on a pink G-Wagon. All right. I mean, she's an SUV. I was thinking more of like a Land Rover than a G-Wagon, but all right. We got, what is this? Twitch and and Thrash. Jesus. Cool things, cool stuff here. I do find it interesting in the cartoon that when they scanned their alt modes, they changed colors as well. So I thought that was pretty interesting, pretty neat. But yeah, concept designs, pretty cool stuff right there. Yeah, we just went over that. We got Daily Prime, because Daily Prime, man, it's Daily Prime. It's bacon. If you guys want to see more Daily Prime, you got to head over to tformers.com. We got big screen leaks. Transformers Rise of the Beast trailer airing December 1st. So be on the lookout for that. This is probably some more guerrilla marketing stuff, some hints, some just some kind of drops or whatever, hints throughout the day, throughout the week. So be on the lookout if you guys want to see that trailer. We've got the Haslab Transformers Deathsaurus color reveal live report here. I hope there's some pictures maybe to go along with it. Yes. And like I said last week, I think this thing with the 3D renders, I thought looked really good. And I did think that it would look better with the pictures and stuff as the painted prototypes did get revealed. But this is still a painted prototype. It has been funded. I know Hasbro is saying fully funded, but here's the thing. It's not really fully funded until everything is funded. It's just funded, which means you're just getting the base figure as it is. I still don't think the base figure is worth the $190 it is after tax and shipping, or $198, whatever. And I still feel that at the end of the day, everything that is included in this is still a stretch at $180. But I'm glad that they went with the 3D renders and they chrome plated everything that is chrome on him. It's chrome plated. Now, they did say during the reveal that Starsaber's chrome is more of a chrome leafing than an actual vac metal. And Deathsaurus here is actually vac metaled. That's some old school stuff. That is awesome. I mean, kind of flies in the face of trying to protect the planet, right? Like, just saying, man. Come on. Green Initiative's full of crap here. Not trying to bash on them or anything, but I mean, come on. Anyway, I do think, I do think that it looks incredible. And if you guys are in for it, be in for it. Just be aware that there are some QC issues with every Haslab, everything. Just be aware of that going into this. I do love the throne. I do love how the throne has a cutout for the back of his, for his bird head that sits on his back in robot mode, so he can actually sit flush with the throne, unlike Coronation Starscream, which just doesn't fit on the throne really at all. It looks really awkward and weird when he's sitting on it. The stand is the same color as the throne. Now, this is all painted, but I'm assuming that the plastic on this will be, at least on the throne and the stand, will be this red plastic, and then this dark maroon will be the paint job over that red plastic. And yeah, this looks fantastic. This is, and it's a G1, it's a G1 Deathsaurus. It's not based on any IDW recolor or retool or anything else. We see the prototype throne right here. So that is what the original throne was looking like. And then it got tooled into this, which is even better because this is more toon accurate or anime accurate than this one. But I do like this one, though. I like the concept on this one. Just like this can kind of be like maybe the throne that he sits on while, he's on his home planet or something like that. And then this is the one that's in his ship. I think, I don't know, just a bit of like fan storytelling or whatever going on there. I do want to see this painted prototype sitting in this throne, though, because the only time we see him sitting in a throne is the gray prototype sitting in the gray throne. And as you see, the gray throne does have the doors, so the head would clear. So that is less parts on this right there. But again, I do think he looks really, really good. Yeah, I mean, if you guys backed it and you guys are happy with it, that's really all that matters, man, is that you're excited about it. Like I said, I'm really stunned with how this thing looks. I am curious on what it is going to be plastic-wise, though, because since this is a painted prototype, everything on him is painted. I'm trying to scroll back up and find, but everything on him is painted. So I am really curious on what's not going to be painted, if that makes sense. And hopefully by the time this thing comes out, the yellowing issue has been solved. It's a big concern with a lot of people going into Starsaber. And they did say in this live stream that they are trying to get Starsaber to the people who backed it before Deathsaurus gets funded. So if you do like Star Saber enough to fund Deathsaurus, then, you can fund Deathsaurus. I feel like that should have been really the forefront of the whole thing with Deathsaurus, is trying to get Star Saber out there. But doesn't seem like it's, the top of the agenda for them, which is a shame, because I know a lot of people, because that would be them fighting the backlash, or fighting the QC issues and stuff like that, trying to get it out there for people who are concerned with the QC issues that have built up over time from Hasbro products, and from all of the QC issues that have been around in Haslab's products, not just Transformers, but every last release has had QC issues. But yeah, I'll say it again. I think the figure looks great. And if you backed it, be happy for it, man, because it is a stunning looking piece so far. Yeah, let's keep going. Actually, let me get caught up on chat and see what you guys are all talking about. Let's see. Kato says, I'm not safe for work. Hey, Chauncey, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing all right. And Oracle says, I have to check out work for this. I'm not sure what you mean. DFS says, does GameStop online store search work? I can never find an item within 100 miles. The GameStop website, as far as search goes on anything, is trash. I worked for that company twice. People will tell you, the website will tell you it's in stock, and it won't be in stock. It's just, it sucks. The only good search system that GameStop has is the in-store systems that they have that searches each store's inventory. That is the only really good source to find anything at GameStop. Let's see. Rachel says, you get put in charge of Transformers tomorrow. What changes do make? I guess, do you make changes to what? Just the brand overall, or Deathsaurus, or what? DFS says, thanks, input. Yeah, man, no problem at all. Let's see. So we got Daily Prime, Transformers, Tubbs, Optimus Prime, Cosplaying Duck. Again, tfarmers.com. Go check it out for all your Daily Prime needs. TF Source and news up to 65% off. Let's Say Go, fully funded. We talked about that. Like I said, it's not fully funded. It's funded, not fully funded. If you guys haven't checked out my Cyber Monday live shopping video, go check that out. And while you're at it, go check out GotBot, because he counts down the top 10 individual members of Combiner teams. I voted for Optimus Prime, as I do. Transformers Masterpiece MP56 Trailbreaker in-hand images. And speaking of breaking, my heart broke when I saw this thing. Now, I'm a huge Toyota fanatic. Oracle Dreams will tell you that. I love me some retro, old-school, classic Toyotas. And I was 100% down for this Trailbreaker, until I started seeing it in bot mode from different angles. And I was like, oh, no. No. So the alt mode looks fantastic. 100% fantastic. We got engine spec, all the stuff here. Underneath looks all right. Rear window looks kind of okay. The classic Toyota truck tailgate, man, absolutely love that. Very reminiscent, very old school Hilux type of feel there. Absolutely dig it. We got, I guess, like the door opening. I don't know what he's trying to show here. I guess that's he's just trying to show, I guess, the part number or whatever. And now we start to kind of see how it transforms. Transformations for me don't really make or break a figure, because like I've always said, these are puzzles. They're meant to be solved. So I really enjoy the aspect of transforming a figure, whether it's complicated or not complicated. Now this looks pretty decent to me from the front, and then I started seeing it from the side, and I was just kind of like, oh no, this don't work. I will say it's kind of nitpicky from on my end. The shoulders, I don't like how the shoulders sit, or like I guess like the connection for the shoulders. I don't like how they sit on the guy at all. And then, like I said, this, I don't know. This don't work for me, man. This not in the slightest. So I saw this, canceled my pre-order for it, and I don't know. I guess I won't have a Masterpiece Trailbreaker, but hey, if you guys are still in for it and you guys are liking it, man, by all means, you do you, boo. Like I said, but this just is not not for me. Takara Tomy Perfect Transformation Doraemon revealed. I've seen this cat thing, I don't know how many times throughout my lifetime. But I don't know. This is, hey, I like these little crossover things that they do, little whimsical things. I think this is pretty cool. What does he transform into, though? A table? A desk? I feel like I'm missing something here as far as what this cat goes or what this cat's supposed to do or something. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of joke here that I'm just missing, but it turns into, I guess, what is this? A time machine special pedestal? Okay. I don't I don't know. Its retail is 94 USD. Good God. And plans on release May 31st, 2023. So yeah, there you go. It looks like the transformation is he just simply lays down. That, because I see the head right here. Is that really a transformer at that point? I mean, I could play the video, but I don't like playing videos on these streams. Okay, so the backpack, I guess, wraps around him or does something. I don't know. And then got some, I guess, something to hide the cat in, I guess. I don't know. Let me know if you guys are down for this. We got Transformers Legacy Evolution Armada Hotshot in-hand images and video. In-hand images. I mean, he looks still pretty decent to me. I know a lot of people are weird about the legs. I'm not seeing what they're seeing. I mean, maybe the hollowness, I guess, maybe. I don't know. That's really about all I got. It looks like Hotshot. Looks like Armada Hotshot, cartoon Armada Hotshot, not toy Armada Hotshot, because toy had blue feet and blue forearms and fists. Right here we can see the scale. We can kind of see how, like, I don't know, man, how all over the place their pricing is on certain things and whatnot. We can definitely see he is smaller than Sideswipe here. Is that Siege Sideswipe or Earthrise Sideswipe? But this figure is small to begin with. If I remember right, that mold, the Earthrise version of him, is slightly shorter than the Siege version of him. So there is that. But yeah, I think he looks pretty good. And that's what I was saying. I know the Star Saber comes with Starscream, but I said if you gave it to Hotshot, it would probably look more in scale with Hotshot than Starscream. And it looks like I was right about that, which this is still accurate because Hotshot wielded the Star Saber for a little while in Armada. Well, not a little while, quite a while in Armada before Starscream got it. I dig it, man. I really do dig it. I think he looks pretty cool. I don't know. If you guys want the update to the 2008 Universe one, then there you go. We also got a New Age H45T Firefox Transparent coming soon, which is a clear Jetfire. Again, it's clear Jetfire. It's New Age's Jetfire. I think this looks fantastic. It's clear. That's really what the differences are. From Raziel Kane, we got Toy Haxon. Raziel Kane is Toy Haxon up his Legacy Bulkhead. That's what I'm trying to say. Rise of the Beast, Primal Transforming Roleplay Mask Package Images. Now, we've seen this before. We've seen this without the mask, and I don't know who took the photo of that kid, but, you know, good on that kid for taking that pose, man, because that's going to be with him for the rest of his life. But I think, I don't know, man, I don't know what the retail is on this. I mean, we've talked about it right before, and I think the retail was like $40 or something. The mask does turn into something like a 9-inch or something tall figure or something like that. I don't remember the specifics on it, but Yeah, man. I don't know. Wear it as the mask. That's all I can say because that Optimus Primal looks terrible. Let's see. Transformers Earthspark Elita 1 Warrior Class in-hand images and video. We got another Elita 1 figure coming out, and that is Beast Machine's Optimus Primal. That is a small Elita 1 figure. Yeah, look at that. We got Deluxe Class Wild Rider. She is smaller than that. I don't know. I do not like how that looks. Her stomach area is looking really weird on that figure. Maybe it's her chest area. Chest is kind of sitting too low because it's a rectangle, like a giant square rectangle. I don't know. Looks awkward to me. But again, hey, if you want it and if you like it, it's out there for you, man. Let's see. We also got Transformers Earthspark, Terran Twitch, Deluxe Class video, in-hand images, and more. Again, I don't know, man. If you guys are in for it, be in for it. I do think some of these figures do look pretty cool. I think the transformation on him looks like looks like it will be pretty cool to see. Or pretty cool transformation. Transformers Earthspark Bumblebee Deluxe Class in hand. Who reviewed these, man? I gotta see. Will88 Comics on YouTube. Okay, so he has. I guess he bought the entire wave when he saw him at his Target or Walmart or whatever. This Bumblebee looks pretty sick. I do like the way or Bumblebee's design in the show. I really do like the design in the show. He looks really cool. Very reminiscent of RID Bumblebee. I do like it, man. I do like the design. I not so much on the car mode. I think the car mode, like the back section of the car mode, just looks really awkward and unrefined. The Transformers Earthspark Megatron. This guy just bought the entire line. He's really excited for this line. I think this Megatron looks pretty sick. But hey, again, like I said, man, if you guys are in for it, buy it. Just buy it. Just do it. Transformers Earthspark Warrior Optimus Prime in-hand images and video. Super small Optimus Prime, but we've seen Deluxe Class Optimus Primes before, and I still think that face mask is way too high. Let's see. Amazon Transformers Black Friday sale. Well, we missed that. Bunch of Black Friday news. Transformers Earthspark Wave 1 found out in Canada. So if you're in Canada, happy shopping and happy hunting, man. Let's see. Hasbro Pulse season savings 20 to 25% off and more. If you guys want to get some stuff at 20 to 25% off, type in the coupon code at checkout. Let's see if you guys haven't got the email from them telling you that already 900 times. Transformers Buzzworthy Legacy Multi-Pack new exclusive leaked listing. $79.99 Transformers Bumblebee Gen Legacy Pack. I'm going to tell you right now, there's probably going to be one or two figures in this pack that people want. There's going to be the one that people go crazy gaga for that they really, really want. There's going to be one that people are kind of like they want, but they kind of don't. And then the other two are probably just going to be just throw in type of figures. Leaked Transformers Earthspark Starscream Deluxe Class listing. Right here, Deluxe Class Starscream at Target. And Earthspark Deluxe Class Grimlock at Target. Images unavailable. Let's see. JT Prime 17 and Voltrace are the ones who are leaking this. And JT Prime 17 has been right about a lot of this stuff in the past. And really, I don't think you can argue with this screenshot, right? You just really can't. Prime 1 Studio, I think we talked about this last week. Yeah, I guess that catches us up on the news. Let me get caught up on chat with you guys right quick and see what you guys are talking about. Let's see. Oracle Dream says, hey, DFS, it never worked for me when I was buying from GameStop years ago. Talking about the online system. Yeah. What's up, Timmy K? See, how's the weather? It's snowing up here right now. Oh, dude, it's It's pretty cool outside. It's like 65 right now and sunny. Feels really, really good. Rachel says changes to the brand overall. Well, I would up the plastic quality and drop prices back down to $17 and give the Armada Optimus Prime prototype a release. Huge release date. I would give TF, I would give BotCon the rights back to Transformers, and I would cancel the IDW Shattered Glass comics and let BotCon finish their story with the Shattered Glass, or continue the BotCon version of the Shattered Glass comic. And I would do some pretty crazy things with some of the figures that are out. Haslab would Transformers would not get another Haslab, period, done. Everything would be either placed at retail or some kind of just like an easier way for people to get a hold of these Haslabs instead of like this one-time deal type of situation. And I would do some crazy off-the-wall stuff, like say the new Titan class Metroplex. I would repaint him into G1 colors and make some kind of like exclusive kind of thing to Hasbro Pulse's website or like to Amazon or something like that. I would release Metro Titan, and I would re-release the original Metroplex that came out, the Thrilling 31. And yeah, the next Commander class would be an Overlord. That's 100% would have to happen. Yeah, I mean, I could keep going on, but that's what I would do right there. Oracle says the Toyota looks like the Unicron from earlier. Round nugget on toothpicks. Let's see. DFS says hoping to work on my Rat Rod 81 pickup next year. Ooh. What are you making what's the body? What's the base for the Rat Rod? Like, I guess who manufactured the pickup that you're cutting up? Let me ask you that. Let's see. Got to find a total Tacoma first. Oh, dude, we got plenty of junkyards here, man. What are you looking for? And hit me up on Discord. What are you looking for? I can probably help you out. Let's see. DFS also says, can't wait for the Hot Shot. I already have the Henkei version. Yeah, dude, that Henkei version of the Universe one looks pretty sick. Let's see. Rachel says, what was Hasbro high on when they designed that mask? I mean, they got to do something for the kids, man. But that's really all I like to say, I guess. JSP, do you know how tall the Masterpiece Trailbreaker is compared to FT or Fans Toys 25 Outrider? I don't know exactly, like measurement wise, like numbers or anything, but they are roughly the same size. Hey, Ziharo, how's it going, man? It says, sorry I'm late. You're good, man. All good. A-Town says, MS02 OP is not good. Is that Magic Square? MS02. Is that their big one? That's got to be their big one, right? Their 9-inch one. Topples over due to no diecast in the feet. Mine has nub marks all over the place, including 2 spots on the head. Scrape marks, stress marks. List goes on and on. Buyer beware. There you go, guys. You heard it from A-Town here first. MS02 OP, which is Magic Square 02. I believe they're bigger Optimus Prime, their 9-inch scale, Masterpiece scale Optimus Prime. You heard it here from A-Town first. Buyer beware. DFS says, I love the Twitch character alt mode. The face sculpt ain't my cup, though. I can understand that. Godbot says fully funded. That's funny. Yeah, it's just a marketing tactic, man. It's like kind of like how to control FOMO. You know, it's fully funded. Oh yeah, well, I said I would fund it if it got fully funded, and it's fully funded. You know, but it's just funded, right? It's not fully funded. Zara says, what did I miss? I don't know, man. I don't know when you came in. I've only got one screen to do this with. Free money giveaway, says DFS. Let's see. Gotbot says that was in Ontario, the Earthspark stuff, watching my 3 Walmarts, though. Okay. How far is Ontario away from you? Why am I saying that? The name of the city weird. Ontario. Yeah, anyway, how far is Ontario away from you, Gotbot? Let's see. MC DJ, what's up, MC DJ? You told your boss to stick it. I'm listening to Input's live stream today. Right? Is that what happened? It says the usual with Target, Walgreens equals unavailable. Yeah, there you go. A lot of these companies don't update their websites, man. Yeah, JSP says, yeah, after a few days of warm and muggy, I'm glad it's cooling back down. That is weird, man. I will agree, because last week it was 50 to 60 degrees outside. It felt really good. And then the last 2 days was like warm, muggy, and gross. And then today it's back down to 65, cool, hardly any kind of humidity, nothing. It feels really good, super weird. MC DJ says, whoa there, Input Cowboy, baby steps here, gunslinger. Fair enough, good sir. Fair enough. Hey, Rico Red Star, man, says, I'm driving, so I'm lurking. You're all good. Rachel says, I hate the Haslab Transformers. All of that stuff put on the Haslab model should have been put on retail. It would have sold. I 100% agree with you there. If you're making Commander class size figures on Haslab, that doesn't make a lick of sense. Unicron should have been at retail. And I'll say it like this. Look, there are people out there who will say that it wouldn't have worked at retail because it's too big. To everyone who says that, I will, debate that all day long and say they sell Power Wheels at Target and Walmart. Unicron is a quarter of the size of a Power Wheel for your 6-year-old. They sell that stuff at Target. Target made a special area for those bigger things like that. And they sell the Hot Wheels Monster Track, which takes up roughly the same amount of space, retail space, that Unicron box does. And Target has them there. It would all be at retail. 100%. It all should be. Godbot says 3.5-hour flight to Ontario. Okay. So 3.5-hour flight, that's like what, maybe an 8-hour drive or so. So yeah, that's my math on it. 8-hour drive, 7-8-hour drive, give or take. DFS says, yes, TF on Transformers on Haslab listing is a padding for success of the concept. Yes, I totally agree. They also, speaking of Haslab, Hasbro also announced that in that live stream that they are not, the next Transformers Haslab will not be from Transformers Victory. They're going to do something to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Transformers. And I will say that a lot of speculation, is it's going to be a Primus or transforming Cybertron figure to celebrate the 40th anniversary. That's really the only thing that I can see them doing. If they're not going to do any more Victory stuff and it's going to be a 40th anniversary kind of thing, it's got to be something huge and massive to celebrate the 40 years of Transformers, right? So I don't see it being like a God Jinrai or an Overlord or anything along those lines. I definitely don't see that. I'm going to go with the speculation here. I'm going to go with the crowd and say that it's probably going to be a Primus. They said something about announcing it soon. So we'll definitely see what it is and be right here to report it. Godbot says, no, 3 to 5 day drive. Oh, okay. Well, I'm way off. I mean, it's like it's like 12 hours to El Paso from here, depending on how fast you drive. And I think it's something like a 4-hour, 5-hour flight or something like that. So I was basing it on drive time to El Paso. All right. So Are you sure, Godbot? Are you sure? Are you driving like 30 in a 70-mile-an-hour zone? No, I believe you. Rico says the new Transformers for Celebration will be Autobot Spike. Oh, dude. Are they going to paint a face on it this time? Let's see. Yeah, man. So we're right back with the Transformers news that we were at last week. Transformers Generation Holiday Optimus Prime shipping out soon. Did you get your pre-orders in for this pre-tool of Transformers G2 Hero Optimus Prime? I hope so. I hope you guys are doing some happy hunting for your Transformers Velocitron Galaxy Shuttle. Also, Trans Aaron, speaking of Transformers news, Trans Aaron 38 sent me some pictures over on Instagram. Be careful, guys. Buyer beware. If you guys have it or have not gotten it yet, but you want it, buyer beware on Shattered Glass Soundwave. They are coming in yellowed on the backside. The back of his legs came in yellowed, and I've seen some of the arms area. So basically, anywhere that Shattered Glass Starscream has yellowed, looks like this Shattered Glass Soundwave is suffering from the same effects. So buyer beware on that. So yeah, just letting you guys know that. DFS wants to know, does Canada get Velocitron? I think they do. Yeah, they do, because Gotbot got the first wave. He's reviewed them. Let's see, MC DJ wants to know, what about a Holomix or Holonix Maximus for Haslab? Now, if you guys don't know who that is, when Hound made the hologram, when Devastator showed up in G1, and the hologram laughed, he's like, "Oh, puny robot," and then Devastator ran away. That's what he's talking about. It has a name, Holonix Maximus. That would be super cool, man. That is a good call, MCDJ. Very good call. JSP says the flight from here to LA is roughly 3+ hours. How long did it take you to make that drive? Total time was was like something like 27 to 29 hours drive to LA total time. And I plan on doing it again come March. A-Town says, came late to the stream. Any news on the state of Dorkside Toys? Yes. Dorkside Toys is their pre-order section on their website is gone. They're not taking pre-orders. Every pre-order listing has been scrubbed from their website. So it does look like the Dorkside stuff that I reported on my Instagram is not Dorkside is not faring too well. So yeah, that's the update. I wouldn't be surprised if they had maybe a month max before they completely shut down. Gotbot says we drove 8 hours to get Tessa, and that was still 4 hours until the ferry. Then you'd need to drive across Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Quebec, and into Ontario. Good God. Okay. All right. Yeah, my geography for Canada is completely all over the place. I think Toronto. Like here's how I break down Canada. Toronto and Nova Scotia are like walking distance between each other. I don't know why, but that's in my mind. I don't know. DFS says Dorkside is vaporing out. Action Force listings were pulled recently. Yeah, I did see a lot of people get their Action Force exclusive figures. So that seems to be like the last bit that they got. And I think, truthfully, that would boil down to Bobby Vala and not Dorkside, right? Like, so I don't know. It is a sad thing to see that somebody going the Megalopolis route all over again. Rico says, you guys got to stock up on Crest white strips for those Shattered Glass figures. You're absolutely right, man. A-Town says, only a bad batch of plastic. Yeah, right. Rachel says, I think Holonix Maximus is too niche for a Haslab. Very few people who know who he is. That is a fair point. That's a very fair point. Survive Fans, Mr. Survive Fan Studios, what's up, man? Hope you're doing all right. Says, I didn't know you were live. My cousin got me I don't even know how to say that, a Monsteresis and 3 Hot Wheel cars. One was a gold train. Oh, dude, that sounds sick, man. Got bot laughing at me. MC DJ says, holy cow, does live in the North Pole tell Santa hello? Okay. See, he also says, Survive Fan says, I was chatting with a high school friend and sent him a video of my favorite Power Ranger Zord, and I saw this. No, dude, you're good, man. You're all good. So yeah, don't know what else. Bit of a slow news week, it seems like this week, but with some really impactful stuff. Remember, if you guys plan on backing your Haslab Deathsaraus, you got to do it before the 12th. Hasbro, again, did say in that live stream they are trying to get the Star Sabers out to everyone who backed it so those people can make a final decision on whether or not they want to back Deathsaurus or not. And I don't know, man. You got till the 12th, and there are some people, I don't know, man. There are going to be some people who are going to miss out on that Deathsaurus who might want it just because of, they're worried. And they should be, because like I said, every HasLab has had QC issues, and there's no excuse for that. None whatsoever. Let's see. DFS says, dang, I got to try the hydrogen peroxide gel and black light on my teeth. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Gaba says the hollow dude is too niche, but let's do victory stuff because it's too niche for retail. Niche. That's a fair point too. I don't know, man. I don't think there's anything too niche to be put at retail, because I think if you did the Hollow Nicks, you can do like a build-a-figure type of thing with all of your Commander class figures or all your Deluxe class figures or with the entire line. If you want your Hollow Nicks figure, he doesn't have to be massive or Titan class, although he probably should be. You can do an entire line with a Build-A-Figure piece, and then people can build him. There are ways to work around that. But then again, I don't know. If you look at the HasLab stuff and what they've been doing for Marvel Legends, Galactus isn't niche. Sentinel isn't niche. Those could have been retail figures as well. So, I don't know. I think HasLab started off as the place to get the things that would never be able to be made, like Jabba's barge, like how big, like Unicron, how big that was, right? Although Unicron could have been made and put at retail. But now we're starting to see it basically shrink down into a car for Ghost Rider, Star Saber, essentially we're seeing it shrink down to like Commander class figures and Deluxe class figures that come with cars. It's not necessarily the dream project that it was. But I guess on the plus side too, at least the stuff is getting out there, right? Let's see. DFS says, I'm surprised they did a Generation Selects Titan. Talking about, was it Black Zarak? Yeah, that was brought over because Takara did it. MC DJ says, correction, does he live in North Pole, Canada? Wow, that's up north. I don't think the North Pole is considered part of the Canadian territory. I might be wrong, but I don't think it is. I think it's considered its own thing. Zihara says, 21-hour drive from where I'm at to Ontario, Canada. Like I said, I'm way all over the place. Chauncey says, I don't think niche is the problem. Most kids only know a few big names. The others can just be filtered into lines, it seems. Maybe not. That's a fair point, too. That is a 100% fair point. A-Town says, forgot to mention, I came out with haul yesterday from Ross and Burlington Coat Factory. I got Kingdom Megs, Black Arachnia, Pipe Slammer, 86 Hot Rod, Cyberverse Snarl, and Windblade, all 50% off retail. Holy crap, dude. Good deal. Very good deal. DFS says, nice Amazon exclusive showing up at Ross over here. Then that's interesting, too. Godbot says, the North Pole is the Arctic. Yeah, there you go. it is its own territory. I don't know, man. Every now and then, Canada tries some sneaky stuff. I don't know. We plant our flag here, and America says no, and then Canada says okay, and then they unplant their flag. But I don't know, man. I'm in a great mood today, and I hope you guys are as well. DFS says, wait, my brother told me Santa isn't real. Oh, come on, man. Your brother's lying to you. Santa is real. CR says, I'm going to see my Ross if Ross has that deal. He's going to see if his local Ross has those figures. Is basically what he's trying to say. Ross, one store to add to the hunt spot. Yeah, dude, definitely. I do forget about Ross, but Ross is where I got my Combiner Wars Minosaur from, all except for Dead End. I had to go to different Rosses, but Ross had every last piece of Combiner Wars Minosaur for me, or except for Dead End. Dead End I had to get off of eBay. But yeah, huge savings over there. Let's see. Survive Fan says the films I know of that's shown of the North Pole is a snow-covered place on the top of the planet. Santa and the elves live and work there. See? Come on, man. DFS, Santa's real. They're making movies about it. Don't know what else to talk about here, guys. I hope you guys, again, slow news week. Very impactful news. And yeah, Stop Motion channel is linked down below in the description, along with robotrecruits.co.uk. Why? Because why not? Because he ships to the US and he's a fantastic dude. And T-Formers link down in the description down below, because everything goes better with a side of bacon, especially Transformers. And yeah, guys, if you guys need any kind of help or support, phone number is in my description down below as well. Please call it if you need it. It's there for a reason. Yeah, don't know what else to talk about, except for I will see you guys a Friday for Tales from Teletran, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and be good to yourself. Be good to each other. That's really all I got, man. And I'll see you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys Friday. Tales from Teletran. Take care of yourself and each other. Later.